What's up, everyone? Welcome to the March 8th edition of DraftKings Tournament Plays presented by PrizePicks. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. And as a reminder, you get one free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum when you sign up and make a deposit at PrizePicks. Be sure to use the code Awesemo to receive a 100% first deposit bonus up to $100. Today, we're going to take a look at 5 of the top tournament options on DraftKings for tonight's 6-game NBA slate. As always, be sure to tune into the live before lock and deeper dive shows in the 2 hours leading up till tip. We'll have up-to-date information, more injury news, all of that. But for now, taking a look at 5 of the top options as things currently stand. Coming in at number 5, Jonas Valanciunas is $7,500. He's projected for about 8% ownership with a 12% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Valanciunas has averaged 1.22 DraftKings points per minute this season. He's reasonably priced in what's likely to be a high-scoring game against the Memphis Grizzlies. While Steven Adams is a solid center defensively, Valanciunas isn't reliant on scoring at the rim, so I'm not as concerned about that. And Adams is someone that stays home offensively, and so that keeps Valanciunas close to the basket. Gives him plenty of defensive rebounding opportunities. In addition, Brandon Ingram is questionable for tonight's game. If Ingram were to sit, I do expect that Valanciunas sees an uptick in usage as well. Number 4, Klay Thompson, $6,700, shooting guard and small forward eligible, so you can play him in the maximum number of roster spots. He's projected for 8% ownership with a 14% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Thompson has averaged 1.15 DraftKings points per minute this season. He sat out yesterday's game. He should give you around 30 minutes tonight against the Clippers, assuming that the game is competitive. He's not a priority in the sense that you're not building lineups around him, but that's why he's only projected for 8% ownership, and he certainly has a high ceiling. Number 3, Miles Bridges, $7,900 small forward, power forward, projected for about 11% ownership with a 14% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Bridges has averaged 1.05 DraftKings points per minute this season. He has a favorable matchup against the Brooklyn Nets, and if this game's competitive, he's likely to give you at least 36 or 37 minutes. Makes him look like a pretty strong option at either forward position. Number 2, Darius Garland, $9,000, projected for 14% ownership with a 16% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Garland has point guard eligibility, and without Colin Sexton or Ricky Rubio on the floor this season, Garland has averaged 1.2 DraftKings points per minute. He has a 28.9% usage rate and a 42.3% assist percentage. He's a very, very high upside option that is still reasonably priced at $9K. He also has a great matchup against the Indiana Pacers, who are basically incapable of defending anyone. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo, $12,000, projected for 24% ownership with a 26% chance of being in the optimal lineup. There's not a ton of pay-up options tonight. Giannis is the most expensive on DraftKings, but he's also the best point per minute producer. He's averaged 1.72 DraftKings points per minute this season. He has a great matchup against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The game is in Oklahoma City, so hopefully the Thunder are able to hang around long enough for Giannis to play into the fourth quarter. If he does, he's likely to post a massive score tonight. So to recap, the top 5 tournament options on DraftKings: number 5, Jonas Valanciunas; number 4, Klay Thompson; number 3, Miles Bridges; number 2, Darius Garland; and number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.